Hello, everybody. This is Bugsy. This is Bugsy of the present, and this is Bugsy of the future. So basically, since our website is no longer doing what we want it to do, and for now, we're basically just kind of focusing on Blair, Vidley, and our Facebook page. So we're really, for right now, we're just focusing on that, and we'll focus on the other stuff. We'll focus on getting a website soon. We're thinking of just getting a Squarespace and just going for that. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of do. We're doing Pester Quest today, and we're going to be doing Tavros. And before any of you ask, we don't condone what happened to Tavros. And yeah, just because just because just because Friska's are done in both timelines, that doesn't mean we condone every. Oh, and there's warnings. Urgent blood, state mandated murder. Eh, well, man, it's Homestuck. I mean, yeah, it's like, what are you expecting? I'm just saying, if you're easily triggered, don't read Homestuck. Especially when it gets to the troll part, because they use a lot of profanity, a lot of shit that a lot of people wouldn't be comfortable with. You enjoy the brisk. You enjoy the brisk, head clearing walk and enter your moonlight. When you plot, when the plot comes screaming towards you, literally, you don't even have time. You don't even have time for for the universal action. Ah! You turn your head and see a guy in a wheelchair whizzing down nearby a hill nearby. I mean, a nearby hill. He's got a phone on his hand, making a different phone for him to control his descent with the other. You quickly rush over to him in time. You see him hit a rock and go flying through the air. What an impressive arc! Uh, yeah. And folks, I do know how to voice Tavros. Don't even trip, everybody. You bring the phone wheelchair over to him. He stares at you for a second, and then pulls himself back into with a grunt. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're about to do this. Thank you, weird, ugly alien stranger. He settled into his chair. You look you look over slowly. You look over the boy you just helped. He's lanky and scrawny except for the oversized horns, giving the impression of a boy going through a very awkward puberty. His wheelchair is simple and flimsy. It looks like it's gone through a lot of wear and tear. You know, a lot of places that have wheelchairs, they got bike shops. Really? I don't think Eternia believes in that shit. I think they think wheelchair. Yeah, a troll having wheelchair is like it's like you can't help the weak like that. Yeah, that's why Eternia's fucked up. I would have had Equius in here, but I don't want him to do what he normally does. Yeah, he would. He would too. You don't even want to know when he had Taurus's dream bubble self. He was getting mad and turned on at the same time. He was. Yeah, past me, it was creepy. Oh, introductory speaking, I should say my name is Tavros. Tavros, as usual, as is now the usual for you. The name sounds familiar, even though you're not sure any of your other friends mentioned him by name. You give him a proper greeting, and then ask what happened. He nods. He nods towards an old watchtower at the top of the hill. I was attempting to scale the tower to acquire a rare... Wait a minute. When Homestuck started, it was just Pokemon. So you're telling me now they have Fetus Spawn Go? If y'all don't know what Fetus Spawn is, we ain't gonna tell you. Read Homestuck, please. And that is disturbing as what we're trying to say right now. Anyways, to acquire a rare Fetus Spawn Go monster, which is named Volpine. Volpine. It's a ethereal mystic triple rare class. Is he saying that he's looking for a fairy type? He's saying he's looking for a fairy type. God damn it. Fairy types. Let's just say, dude, just let's not talk about fairy types. Me and you are gonna be here. Me and you will be here all fucking day if we talk about fairy types. Yeah. Which is one of the most rarest of all. At least concerning monsters can be found in low blood neighborhoods. But it appears to be tragically out of reach. No matter how much I believe in my ability to pursue it. You don't know what Fetus Spawn is, but maybe you could help. You've wrangled a few monsters in your time. What? You can help him push up the hill, maybe. Fight some gigantic horrified beasts as usual. Wow, normally I would expect to do everything myself. Always. The trolls only offer me help are those who live far away to actually do anything of consequence. Which is fine, I get it. It's pretty useless to me. Anyways. No. What? I mean, I don't want your help on the count of if I take it, I will be weakening myself and failing to grow as a troll. I will try again and again and get grievously hurt in the process, probably. Don't worry. Tavros, buddy. I wish my daughter didn't kill you. You're actually a good dude. Don't know if you guys would have made a nice couple, but no. Friska got more of a mother in her than our good trait, our good traits. She has both of our bad. She has our bad traits. the fact that we love causing trouble. Yeah. The fact that we love spreading chaos everywhere. That's another one. The fact that her mother could never let go of something even when the odds were stacked against her, trying harder and getting more murderous as the days went on. You know, do you still miss? Do you still miss my thing? Every day I'm alive. Same. Anyways, let's get to it. I should probably grab her glasses. Alright. Grabbing our nerd specs. As we get around toward the hill, you know how the story goes. You'll spend your entire evening convincing this poor child it's okay to accept help from others. You launch into a gentle pitch on how to help friends that can. Oh, if you're gonna say, if you say so, then I accept your help. Oh, is that easy? Taurus, Taurus didn't have a backbone. I think the robotic legs gave him too much confidence. That was basically his downfall. You follow Tavros up the hill. When he reaches the steepest part, his wheels begin to lose traction. You step in behind him, giving him a little push that he needs. The two are successful, scaling up the hill. Tavros grins, tapping his phone. Oh, it's a phone game? And no real monsters involved? Holy shit, this is new for you. Vulpin is now acquired. Thank you. So greatly. Maybe the cartoons for Wigglers were right all along. Friendship is truly the greatest source of power that exists. Hell, Tavros, you're so cheesy, man. But I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. Someone who finally gets... Stop it with your friendship thirst, MSVA reader. Well, us and you and us, and we are you and you are us. Thou art thine. Thy art thou. What, are we his personas now? I guess so. Thou art I. I already have a ride. I'm sitting in it. Not like that. You tell him it's hard to explain, but you gotta trust me. Okay, let's go. With that, you grip his chair, focusing all your energy and zap to his hive. Wow, are you magic? Yes. Awesome. Bugsy, why did you do it like Spelunky? Why did you do it like Spelunkius Dunk? Because I can see. Because with us, we don't get to see Tavros perish. Seriously, what is with the Jazz Cats? I have no fucking idea, but I want to read the comic now. We should. After this, let's do that. Sounds like a plan. Do you know any fairies? No. Shucks. Taurus glances around the room. You follow suit. Your eyes fell on an advertisement for the theatrical run of Pupa Pan. Just a pinch of special stardust is all it takes. Brought to you by Her Imperious Condescension, 19th favorite theater company. Every time I hear the Condescent's name, it makes my blood boil. Reserved seating for high bloods. Hecklers will be called. And that's why Eternia sucks. I mean, if you're a heckler, you shouldn't be there anyway. The rest of the room is rather plain and sparsely decorated. The floor is scattered with a messy gaming supplies. So, this is my hive. What do you think? Would you characterize this as a pad as sufficiently cool? Tavros, you better not be trying to seduce, man. We had enough trolls wanting to get on our dicks. Okay, I'm back in Hive Swap, friend Sam. Especially Damien. He wanted more than just a hot dog. He wanted our hot dog in his mouth. Okay, you glance around to find Faye, Trickster, and Booty Shorts. Yeah, sure, this pad's cool as hell. Excellent, I hope you would. Your approval is most good to have. I thought you might be uninterested on the count of me being boring and kinda sad. Tavros, bro, you ain't sad. Sure, you got paralyzed, bro, but you still do what you do, man. You do what you do. You know, subconsciously, the SPA is doing what we wanted to do all along. Ain't that kind of funny? It kinda is. Boring and sad kids are your favorite? No, don't tell them that. You tell Tavros, wait, that sounds terrible, ignore that. You relish in the opportunity of making people less sad. Oh, don't worry then. I'm definitely sorrowful enough to satisfy. Also, I'm not great at talking either, so we have at least 1 point of failure in common. Thanks. Taurus flashes you a thumbs up with a wink. Aye. Buddy, you don't need to be winking at me, man. You don't have to. We all good. We good. He was closer to you. And one of his shattered cards crunch under trance and gets stuck necessitating for a bit of finagle. Fingeling? You must admit, you're surprised by the wheelchair. Your experience on Ontario would suggest that their culture is not very kind to the disabled. You would be right. You would be right. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it isn't. It's. Well, there's a long story on the fact of me being like this. Canada says not to talk about it. It hurts my self-esteem. Okay, that's fine. You turn your attention to some of his cards. I think Tavros' real problem is that the legs gave him too much self-esteem, and the fact that everybody like ran out of some fun. That's what made everybody nuts. Man, a lot of pixel posters that look it's kind of sexy. Would you really go after another troll? Would you? Yeah, yeah. I'm with that. I'm with Danny. I'm with Danny for me. As are you? Yeah. I mean, I do still think about what my how me and my thing would have probably been. I think about that sometimes too. But you know, it is what it is. We may be chaos lords, but we can't fix everything or save everybody. You turn your attention to his cards. Perhaps he can teach you. Oh, god damn, he was gonna do it anyway. Well, if you insist, I will reveal my tragic backstory to you. I used to be more of a hardcore gamer that would do extreme role plays. I had a friend, she was my friend who I did flarp with. You're familiar, flarp? You're a five-finger fatal. Come to think of it, you got a great flarp friend who would love that. No! Don't you know us? Don't you dare! Well, I don't play anymore. Because my old friend of mine did a bad thing to me, resulting in the chains of, of revenge that were very tragical. Essentially, the story is I was thrown off a cliff psychically and became heavily injured and resulting in my legs not working. Oh god, that sounds terrible. Yeah, we don't know who that is. Yeah, we certainly are not kind of. This is certainly not us having guilt peeking through because Friska is our daughter and we felt somewhat responsible. That's totally not what this is. Totally not what this is. Completely. Honestly. Earnestly. The culprit continues to hassle me sometimes in ways which are remorseful but mostly continue to make me feel bad. For instance, trying to make you learn how to climb stairs or fight better and telling you I'm useless and I'm awful because I can't. Through she also sent me a four-wheel device which helps me not to be cold. So that's nice. I guess um although maybe although she may she although maybe she wouldn't have done that if Kanaya didn't say it to. I don't I don't know. She's hard to understand. Sometimes very nice, and other times extremely not nice. I can't figure out she how she truly feels about me. Well, I remember I asked Frisco one time about that, and she just told me that it was a very complicated string of emotions. But I really didn't get an answer. Okay, let's go back. This girl on Taurus Nitram seems like a real piece of work. You're glad that none of your friends or anything like that. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Does this fool not know? He does not know. No, not does he. He does not know. No, not does he. Me and you are just loving this, aren't we? Yeah, kind of love it. I'm enjoying myself. But maybe it's best not to think about her that she actually was right. I was right. I don't need. Why don't I teach you how to play? Ta- Are we really gonna imitate our daughter's voice? Yes, we are. Let's do it, man. Tavros. Tavros freezes up instinctively. Oh no, not, that's her. The one who injured me. Oh no, icicles. Nah. Okay, icicles go up your spine, but you recognize the tail. You recognize the telltale exaggerated call, but how? How could this be your dear, sweet, precious friend Friska? She done a lot of horrible things. Angela's is more like her parents. We've done horrible things. My family did horrible things. She kind of gets that from us. Yeah. Like we said, folks, the worst parts of us. There are good things. This guy done such a horrible thing. Okay, no, track this. Maybe she did one wrong thing. She did a whole bunch of, but that isn't why she killed the other kids. You know Friska's violent and volatile, but she had to survive. But to harass Tavros after the fact that you're just feeding him to his luces, it doesn't seem to make sense. You feel sick to your stomach. Hey Tavros, it's been a while. You haven't been answering my messages. We need to talk. Oh, Friska's actually probably saying sorry. I influence. I influence I influence my past self. Our influence. That it is. You just you two are just enjoying this. Well, like they say, double the Bugsy, double the fun. Her voice comes outside the window. She moves around the perimeter of the house. You glance at Tavros' stricken face. You hear the sound of keys jingling a lock. Fuck. Yes, keys to his hive? Ugh. Tavros groans and leans back at his chair. Friska barges into the respite block and then freezes up. Oh, hey. Hey. Hey, little champion. How you doing? You know, if Friska actually led... You know, I always kind of wondered this. If we just took Friska away and stopped the time, it's really made the timeline different. I I think she would have been of if me if me meaning both us and our respective timelines raised her. I don't know. And that's something I kind of wish we could see, but don't worry about it. It's only because you'll drive yourself crazy on the what ifs. I don't. I didn't know you knew this, dork. It's a friendship in process. Taurus had told you some things about her past. Of course he has. Okay, listen. I know it sounds bad, but it's because and I get that, okay? But that was way back when. That was less than a sweep ago. I was a part of a farm campaign that went way off the rails, and Taurus ended up getting thrown off a cliff. My little champion, you told him to fly while you threw him off. So it's basically my fault. But we're past that now. Things are better now. I hooked Taurus up with a sweet wheelchair and everything. It's not that sweet. Shut up, Taurus. I'm talking about how terrible I feel about hurting you. Taurus cringes and tries to make an indicate on his head. Why is Friska here? Oh, right. I'm here to extend the olive branch, a very magnificently so, if you ask me. You know, Tavros and Aradia are the sole reason. They're connected to Friska, so that's like next. Oh, people are gonna ask us in the comments about various things. Hey, the one thing y'all need to know is in our timeline, we couldn't free Friska from the timeline because everything in Homestuck needed to happen. Sure, we could have split off, but that would have raised more freaking problems than we had answers and solutions. So we did what we had to do. We left Friska. I left Friska with the spider demon. Oh, her loses, and we just popped off. Never to be seen again. Jersey and I are getting the band back together, not for Flark. Obviously, that ship has sailed. But we're gonna whip this planet into shape. All we need is help to get it. You know they're starting another rebellion at this point. You know we're gonna have to fight the contest. You know we're gonna have to fight the contest at some point. Oh, yes we will. And I'm waiting for that moment. I'm waiting. Oh, trust me, you may not be able to beat Lord English right now. Me, you could certainly take on the contest. Easily. Yeah. You spend enough time moping around uselessly. It's time for some action. You're in, right? I know. What do you mean no? I mean, I don't really want to do anything exciting or dangerous like that. Especially because you're going to be involved. I don't think it'd be good for me to also be. Oh, come on. Things are totally square between us, Tavros. We all got hurt. Besides, I'm trying to live up to your potential. You can be somebody. You can finally start living up to your legacy. I don't want to be somebody. At least not your kind of a somebody. Tough luck, Toreador. None of us gets that choice. You know, that stinks. Yeah, that does. But those words sting for us for the reason we just explained. Yeah. Nothing changes. Nothing changes by the time your right of Metro rolls around. You're screwed, and the drones will call you in an instant. Brisket turns to you, her fist trembling, her frustration glare briefly concealing her desperation underneath. But, oh crap! Father mode is happening. We gotta be strong. We gotta be strong, Vance. We can't fold. But that's our. But dude, in either time like that is our daughter, dude. We gotta do what we gotta do. You're right. You're fucking right. I mean, you agree with me, right? Taurus needs to shape up. He needs us. He needs us. It's time we put it on and moved on. I'm trying to help him. Well, I mean, you are dear, but you're doing it in the wrong way. You're forcing him in the one corner that he doesn't want to be in. You know, and because you did freaking put him in this sweatshirt to begin with, his confidence was shot, and that's why he doesn't want to do anything. I'm not gonna take a side because if I take Friska's side, I mean what should we do? What should we do? We're just not gonna take a side, man. Because what are we chaos? Because Chaos Lords are predominantly neutral. But it's our kid. It's our kid, future me. It's our kid. I know, but we got to be the adults in this. You're right. You're right. That's all. I want to say with my little champion. I know, me too. But we gotta do what we gotta do. True. This is a narratively driven chess game, especially that needs two choices. The unsatisfying, mutually incompatible option. You do not pick the alien tutor, so you did not pick try again. Oh, mother. God. See, they freaking dog scratch guys. They freaking fuck this in the anus, man. Fuck this. Fucking hell. What if it's Dark that's fucking with us? Oh, that's gonna just piss me off even more. But we don't got time to really question that right now. Fuckity, 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 fuck. You did the words right out of my mouth, pal. Well, we gotta side with Tavros on this one. There ain't no other way. No. I can't do it. Me neither. We crack. We crack hard. Hell yeah, you see Tavros? My buddy here agrees. Let bygones be bygones. We cracked. I can't bear to see her sad. I'm sorry, Tavros. I cracked. I cracked hard. Yeah, I'm sorry. Being around here is depressing. And someone doesn't want my help anyway. You can say your papa's name. Just say your papa's name. Future, where are you? I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying either. You're crying. fine. I'm gonna just go, so I'm just gonna tear up in the corner. You know, she hates me now, right? She don't hate you. She's sad about John losing him. You didn't do anything wrong. Yes, I did. I led the first charge. I screwed up. Hey, we'll figure something out, man. Don't you worry. At least your Frisky talks to me. Mine just doesn't. She doesn't want to talk to her old man anymore. I mean, you see how she was at me at dinner. Dude, we don't have. Oh, man, come on, get this hug on. There ain't no person that can hug you better than yourself, man. Bye, I guess. Tavros seems conflicted. He can't decide whether to be relieved at first completing or upset that you're abandoning him. You really don't care. You're going to the arcade. Ah! Bugsy, we gotta do what's right. We gotta do what's right past me. Even though we love our little spider child so much. You know what we gotta do. Yeah, I know. But that'll make it any easier. I know it doesn't, but we gotta at least do what's right for Tavros. That's what this whole little mission of ours is about. True. So, Rachel, why do I feel like an asshole though? Because you're not. Because when we really think about it, it's not our timeline's Frisky. So, we shouldn't feel like this right now. You see how Frisky took her suffering and bitterness and passed it along. You see how under beastly tutelage she learned to sink her things in her prey. You tell herself she's doing good for their own way. In the microcosm, you see a microcosm of kids hurting kids until finally the buck stops at the kindest or weakest among them. No matter how much sympathy you have for her, it's not even sympathy. You don't get us at all. Okay, Prime. Okay, pass me. You need to chill, and so do I. You can't tell me you're not upset. Look at that face. Look at that face. Tell me you're not upset. I am. But we gotta keep going. That's what we do. True. You tell Frisky to look at Tavros. Really look at him. And ask herself if her help has really done anything for him. Isn't this the kind of suffering that she and Terezi want to prevent? Right now, the best thing she can do for Taurus is to leave him alone. Leave him alone? You don't get it. None of you do. If I leave him alone, he's toast. Seriously. How have you not figured it out by now? You've seen You've seen what this planet is like. You think that we can just flip the switch and fix everything over a day? He's a worthless loser living in a world that has a loser. Worthless loser living in a world that has losers. If that doesn't change, he's going to die a sad, painful death. Pathetic death. You and Kanai and everyone else are just enabling him. When he croaks, it's going to be on your heads, not mine. If you'd rather hang out with Tavros in his fairy make-believe, his make-believe fairyland, be my guest. But some of us are still going to try and live in the real world. Oh, Friska, don't give me that look. This is hard enough as it was. Oh, I do. I hurt. I actually hurt. This feels worse than getting your wing fractured. Because it's in your heart. You know, I sought out because I wanted to do this because I wanted to help Friska to be the dad that she never had. Because now Scratch's doing isn't a factor anymore. But I feel like I'm letting her down either way it goes. Look, we're doing the best we can. So I just say, let's just keep going. You and me. It doesn't make it any easier, dude. I know it doesn't. But we are making up. We are making up for our past mistakes. So let's just keep going, man. Not as two fathers hurt by our own decisions, but as Kuro, as Kuros. Yeah, let's do it. I'm tearing up too, buddy. We gotta do it. She slams the door shut, leaving Taurus to inhale a sigh of relief. Well, that went well with that encounter. With Friska, all things considered, I feel somewhat terrible about who I am. Slowly and gently, you place a covering hand on Tavros, and you tell him that he deserves better than this. It's not his fault. Friska is difficult. You know, we were going to do the next one, but I need a minute after this. This chaotic king needs a minute. He needs a long while. Well, things will be better tomorrow, folks. We promise. No, future me. If I'm involved to it tomorrow, you gotta do it. Really? Yeah, you know. I don't got the stomach for it. Sometimes I almost believe her when she does. The room is silent. Faint wiggling noises coming from some of Tavros' balls on the floor. You don't know what to say. What else to say? Would you enjoy playing some fetus fun with me, perhaps? Sort of a matter of distraction? Oh, fuck yes, you tell him. Let's play fetus spawn. Fetus spawn. Fetus. Your flight experience induced you to intermediate game design. You're only mildly nauseated when you see Taurus. Oh no! Gooey or purple His purple teachers chatter and explode into gooey orbs and fast plushies from bursting out of form large monsters with more limbs than you're comfortable with. Everybody who read the part of Tavros with the fetus spawn stuff, y'all remember. We all remember. We can't forget that shit. No matter how hard we try and close our eyes. You have a full hand of cards which boost their attributes, which allows you to interfere with their opponent's monsters. There's a lot to keep track of here. But not too long before the room is chittering with purple monstrosities and a queasy-looking host of plushies. On the verge of birthing more abominations, you are so lost. So am I, man. So the fuck am I. You think you're winning? Your creatures appear to be doing a better job of preying on his host plushies and more spawning themselves. You got a meter in the corner that keeps while his goes down. That's good, you think? It's good at least where victory is concerned. But you're more concerned with the dejected face of Tavros. He seems not to be giving the game his all. You ask him if he's doing okay. No. Okay, he comes out and says it. My fun hasn't started. My thoughts about Friska. He wheels himself out of the window and looks despondently out. I used to like Friska a lot and admire her for her many qualities. You know, literally, he's basically playing with her dads. Yes, it's weird. Yeah, this is weird. When we really put our own like personal shit into this, yes, it is weird. It's very, very weird. That we're good, being such a very confident, skilled, having skilled at games. But I just hate her. Or like, I should hate her, but instead I do not have those feelings. I feel in their place. I feel very conflicted and bad about myself. I wonder if there's something wrong that I can't feel as angry as I should. Or make myself become stronger to talk to her about my feelings properly. We are not getting you robot legs! Oh, why not? Because, Equius, we don't want a repeat of last time. You glance at the posters on the walls. Fairy girls with confident smiles and long, messy hair. Blue color schemes resembling Friska is uncanny. Ah! These days are hot. Oh dear Lord! It's like we're looking at. I'm gonna go hurl for a minute. You go do that. I'll go ahead and finish this, and then we'll both hurl in the toilet together, like a family. You glance at Friska's uncanny but superficial. She's never going to be like the girls in his posters. It's like that's just not who Friska is. But a sad her boy who likes to dream. She must seem so painfully close. Taurus has a big problem. Too big for you to untangle right now. You need to redirect Tavros' thoughts. You close your eyes and ask your intuition what to do. Dude! Come on, man. We can't. Okay, the other superior is not like us. We can't just fly for him. But dude, We're Chaos Lords. This is gonna end badly. I want you to know that. Yeah, I know. But hey, let's fucking give him something. Let's do it! Alright, Agnes, you reach into your muddled memory and catch a glimmering gold. When you open your eyes, Pupa Pan stares back at you. Unlike him, you don't have special stardust. But you think you might have something better. You tell Tavros he'll be right back, sort of. Now the familiar. Oh, we're back in profit. Oh man, we're on business, not for pleasure. But I do miss this. Yeah, me too. Now a familiar proposition greets you. You swoop into the shiny architecture until you find towers towards houses of children dreaming. Soon enough, Tavros' dream self can be found in one of the comfortably nestled coupons. You poke him on the cheek. He gives no response. You shake him with nothing with a sigh. You rear back and slap him hard. There's asleep, practically comatose. Why? Why does this feel so off? Carcat was awake and Taurus isn't. Is this one about this is wrong? Because Taurus isn't. Oh, what the fuck was that? Taurus yawns as Cooper Coon. And over at a ramp beside him in extinguishable motion. God damn it. That was creepy. His hands find no wheelchair. He tumbles over and rises quickly. He realizes he just started floating in midair. What? Whoa. What? With a surprise, you inform Tavros that this is a mystical world of dreams that is a part of the game he was supposed to play one day. But that isn't gonna happen now, maybe, probably. We stopped everything, so but Jack Noir is still here. Oh shit. That's right. Fuck her past lives. Fuck them in the ass. True that, man. Oy. Let's keep going. The part of the game was musical play when they probably so you don't know how it works. But you know what to do. This one is where he can fly. That seems highly improbable that such a world would exist. Especially, it will allow me to enter it and fly around so freely with no repercussions. It just seems like things that would never happen to me would never eventually happen to me. It doesn't not. But it is happening, you tell him. You prove it by pinching his arm. He flinches. Why were you just about to assault me? It's a thing. Pinching. This is a cultural misunderstanding, but the fact he can feel pain proves that this place is real. At least real as magic dreams would be. My arm does hurt in a realistic manner, as well as my feelings due to the uncalled for attack by a friendly individual. Oh, for fuck's sake! You tell Tavros stop worrying about and start unworrying that he can fly now. Friska gets that from both. Friska gets that from both, like from us. I figured that. With his unsteady movements, Taurus begins to circle around his dream room. His hands his hands out as he sails around, floating upwards, then dipping down, which seems so which seems to get the hang of it. As he eventually faces down and cracks a warm smile. Oh, woo! Oh, this feels really amazing. Your invitation. Tavros follows you out the window and sees Providence stretching to him. He goes all starry-eyed. Because guys, what for all the Homestuck fans out there, what was Tavros' one thing he loved on Prospect? The fact that he could fly. I can't believe all this. I can explore all of this area. You can. You tell him probably don't go barging into anyone's house. Hell, okay. Tavros does loops, twirls, pirouettes around the spire, weaves through the Prospician civilians. He hoots, hollers, the anxious crescendo in his voice is nearly absent. The sounds echo among the golden towers and rebounds back at you, a cacophony of childlike exhilaration. He swoops alongside. He swoops alongside. You swoop alongside him, buoyant by his excitement. You two begin to race around the planet. You run out of energy before Tavros does. Eventually, he comes down so high. He comes down from high. He floats lazily beside you, upside down. His mohawk hanging down into his face. His eyelids are locked on the sky and clouds, and he is wearing a wide and oddly blank grin. Hey, I want to thank you for doing this for me and allowing me to feel freedom and joy. It really means a lot. You can't help but grin and give him a thumbs up. You're glad you can help. Yeah, me too. You glance up at the clouds. How long have you been out here? You figure that it's probably time to head back to the real world. You'll teleport back and then wake him up. What? No! Don't wake me up, please. I don't want to go back to that life. When I could spend my days here, feeling forever blissful and happy for once. Kiddo, life is full of pain, hardship, death, a whole bunch of shit. You can't stay in the paradise forever. Sometimes you gotta venture out and do what must be done. Plus, we gotta do something about Frisco right now, so we gotta get you out of here. What about his friends, his responsibilities for the waking world? What happens to the drones if they come knocking? This was a bad idea. You smile back at him. You feel like you should smile back, but there's a hint of sadness in his eyes. You paused, waiting for you to take charge and tell him, choosing escapism for you to win, then to make a hard decision he doesn't have the guts to make. It's that you're not the kind of person you are. He'd rather off be spending most of his time asleep. That's good enough for you. Just off the planet he's living on, you can't blame him. Nah, we about to wake him. We about to keep him grounded, boy. Yeah. Guys, see, see, I told you it was a bad idea, but you never want to listen to me, past me. Well, I'm you from the past, so what the fuck does that make you? What was that? Okay, but your heart was in the right place, like it always is. I just don't have what you have. I lost that. Patrick, let go when things your past stares back at you. You believe that Favor's on needs to take the fly. You think Taurus can use a little bit more sun material. You put a gentle hand on his shoulders and ask him, what can you do to help him spread his wings, metaphorical wings? Not like you could actually sprout real ones. Yeah, that would be absurd. It's not like he never really got God tier. They died too early. I wish I could live more independently, I guess. To take charge of my life and become less under Friska's thumb. You think Taurus could use some better real friends? I do have some. Never this kind to me. Gansey and I often like to throw down sick rhymes, and Ganaya tries to help me with Friska. But there's not a lot we can do as far as running away. My list is nice. Nice as my list is. He's unable to help me with all my issues due to his size limitation, limiting him to only moving and carrying small objects to me when I require them. The simple fact is, my hive is built with the expectation of one day using my four-wheel device to navigate it. Can can Taurus move to a better height? You can help him with that. Now, as a bronze, the stipend I receive isn't enough to cover such things. This four-wheel device which is basic compared to some high blood models. They cost they cost me over all the work and savings. Few changes are available to me economically speaking. I would I do not want to alert the drones of my my unsuited for troll expectations. If money is an issue, that's something you can help with, at least not directly. But you know others that can. You tell Taurus you're gonna step out for a moment to fetch a mutual friend. Oh hell yeah, we got Kanaya in the house. Dude, that was corny, even by my standards. Which are basically my standards in the future. Come on, don't tell me losing to Lord English made you lose your sense of humor. It didn't, but still, that was kind of corny. Yeah, it was. He's friends when you return with Kanaya. I guess you don't blame him. This is a real art of hearing. Conversely speaking. Oh, Kanaya. It's nice to see you in person unexpectedly. Wow, my hive looks terrible. Sorry but it is. You look nice. Yes, I do. How are you faring? has my advice of constitution, institution of your magic friends aid, aiding your self-esteem? I haven't really got to try it yet, so no on it hasn't, I guess. Kanaya presses a sigh. Okay, I guess let's directly to business. I brought some materials which to renovate your hive. Oh, please, please, as advised, as as please advise us as the best way to redesign your place. Are we fucking? Yeah, we're remodeling his house like a freaking home improvement thing. Those home improvement shows. Tara's eyes water up, leaning forward in his chair. Fine. Really? You'd do that for me? Despite taking a large portion of time and effort, and presumably money as well? I don't really spend my stipend on much besides fabric. I attend I tend to Friska's twist twist on I tend to twist Friska's arm until she offers a portion of her flarping treasures to foot the bill too. Of course, I do it for you. Any any less would be a rejection of my helpful sensibilities. You know, we always look at freaking Kanaya's helpfulness as kind of a flaw. Well, kind of a flaw within herself, but she's a nice person. I don't like how Tavros is looking like. Tavros, she don't like she don't like freaking boy troll tentacles. She all about that woman troll tentacles. Give me some time. Give some time to develop ideas to jack this prime up and deliver the utterly doped and pimped out traders. You've been hanging out with Gamsey too much. This is gonna be so great. You give you give Tavros the requested time and begin working earnest. You weren't expecting to construct the process smoother than anticipated. Kanaya brings a set of devices claims to have borrowed them from Cedo and friend of hers. It was probably for fair. It was probably for Fairy. Aaron wouldn't want to do any of this shit. Hey, well, it's the truth, Aaron. You would never want to actually help people if you can get something out of it back in the day. Let's be real. Okay, you are technically correct. Exactly. Convert one of the raw materials into a strange substance. It reminds you of a fruit gusher. No. They fail and you feed them into the machine. It's like you click and drag in the interface. It's like The Sims played in real life. Oh, someone in the universe actually says it. That was very convenient. Home construction has been an important part of a troll's culture as long as history remembers. Most of most do not know why, although it's the reason is obvious. The preparations for the game which will no longer be playing due to outside interference. Wait, how did she know that? Yes, I figured out. I figured out what was going going on a day or two after you visit me. I thought it'd be prudent not to get particularly dramatic about it at all. That was very thoughtful of her. Yeah, I tried. See, this is why I would really want Kanai as a friend because, like, legit, she's the most helpful one out of their whole group of friends. Like, Karen Cat will help, but he'll do it begrudgingly, but he'll help anyway. But in Solace, there'd have to be, he'll help, but only like after he fucking, like, just is a dick to you for a bit. Finish, finish feeding, logs into the first device, begins manipulating Taurus' hive and the others together. You are a clockwork team. Taurus provides direction. Kanai implements with her stellar sense of design, and you provide the moral support, standing around looking cute. That isn't help, dude. Okay, yes. There's that like that. Wait, actually, right. Further back. Oh my god, sorry. Kanai. No, lower. Oh shit. Yes, perfect, I think. Okay. Come on, Tavros, don't be a dick. We're helping you out. And the end, all it takes is the next day until finish the construction, which is actually a great time. You were expecting to zap forward once or twice for the narratives, for the for the sake of the narrative, but the Alternian tools Tavros had swiftly renovated. Far spacious than you once, far spacious than it once was, with ramps, rails. Under Tavros's guidance, you widened the hallways, lowered the counters, and revamped the bathrooms. It's like a brand new house. You don't have a ribbon to cut for celebrations. Tavros summons some bizarre fetus-flying creature to shoot confetti around the hive. It's all gross and sticky, and you hate every second of it, but he's having fun. After that, Tavros spends a while exploring the hive, wheeling himself through each block, and awed by the ease with which he can navigate the space. By the time he returns his respite block to his respite block, his grin is radiant. Take it like you take it that he likes the new place. Oh yes, this planet is genuinely frigid. It makes me feel more confident, like the world is my bejeweled container. It's your oyster, your pearl. It's like I could say, "Fuck you, Friska. I won't do what you tell me." Biatch. Okay. I draw a line that you call my daughter a bitch. It's basically the old way of calling someone a biatch. That's not your thing. I won't say it properly, but I could. Uh, Actually, maybe I will say that. I have plenty of other deliriously rude things in which I have long avoided saying. So it's like that one freaking Homestuck comic dub where he gets the legs and he starts acting like a motherfucker. Right. We have some moonlight. Do you really like to play some games and save a while, can I? No, that's quite alright. I'm afraid I have some duties to attend to at home. I Left the dress in the oven. You just don't want to play. That's all it is. That's all it is. But it's cool. That was like the most nicest way of saying it. You see, it's made out of clay. I'm getting. Oh, she's serious. Oh, that makes sense. Well, goodbye. As she smiles, Taurus shoots you a pointed glance. You take it as your cue to place her hand on your shoulder to her, concentrate on her hive and send her back in a flash of light. Once she's gone, Taurus swells up and nudges you in the hip. So, regarding Kanaya, this could have been misreading the situation. But I reach deep inside to tap into a marvelous power of self-esteem. It tells me that I'm very right and smart. Did you see? Did you see the way she was smiling at me? No, that does not mean that, Tavros. She is all of the gay. She's all of the gays. She only likes the chicks. You can't get none of that. He waggles his eyebrows furiously in the direction. You just tell Tavros. Oh jeez, you tell Tavros that she's just not your type. What a friendship looks like. She's not your type. Trust me when you say. Drat. But oh well. I was thinking of saying there's many fish in the sea. And now perhaps I'm feeling better. I think perhaps I will one day go fishing for a quadrant or two. Well, it's a start, but it's gonna be some time this kid figures out what genuine self-esteem is. Yeah, this is like genuine confidence. Like almost a cocky arrogance. He doesn't really have actual self-esteem. You know. But he's gonna get it. It's gonna be great. But like the prospecting clouds revealed a brilliant sky in blue. You think Tavros is on the verge of seeing the sun. This metaphor will work better on Earth. Tavros is more than he is, but he doesn't seem the need to change it. When he offers a smile, there is a spark of compassion behind it that tells you he's already worth the world. All they ever needed was someone to believe in him. And money. He also needed money. So, perhaps a celebratory round of speedathon with me? I'm feeling much more prepared to enjoy the game, and I will proceed to crush you with my might as a fetus spawn breeder. I mean, in a nice way. Sort of like a friendly challenge. If you accept. The word friend in the sentence is all you needed to hear. Oh, sweet Lord! Oh my God! What if Tavros really did go with Kanaya? You would get crushed because we both know Kanaya likes the girls, not the dudes. Well, we're done for today. This is present Bugsy, and this is future Bugsy, and we'll see you all next time. We'll be going at Erotica next. It's gonna be fun. We'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm just like, again, can I just say that I still feel bad that we kind of just, you know, come on, me. We both know that our kid means well, but she just doesn't have the. She can't really help Tavros with his problem. We could because we knew we have Canicity on our side. Yes, I know. What do you think Mindfang would say if she saw us now? She'd probably be wondering why we're helping weaklings, first of all. But she'd understand that when we're set on something, we'll do it. She always liked that about me. Well, us. Or me. Or however we're gonna quantify this. That was our best quality that she loved. True. Well, you wanna go and get some sake? Dude, I'd be insulted if you didn't. We're probably gonna drunk cry together, aren't we? Yeah, most likely. Peace, everybody. Peace.